Hey guys, what's going on? ThirdStreet Reactions here. We're back. I'm Shane.
Malachi.
And we're back with something I'm very excited about. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, the trailer. Okay, so Final Fantasy VII for the PlayStation is my favorite game of all time.
Greatest game of all time.
On the back of the case of the original game, it says quite possibly the greatest game ever made. GamePro said that, and I think they're now a defunct magazine actually. So I had you play the original for a little bit, and
I got it to where the one part.
Yeah, we could just say it because spoilers, but you got to where Aerith died. Mm-hmm. How did you feel playing an old school RPG though?
It's hard to play, especially in the open world where I had to go places and it was just complicated because the controller, and it was giving me headaches.
It was giving you
headaches.
2 pixels. Well, yeah, okay, yeah. Did you feel like it was just so dated for you?
Yes.
Okay.
Very. That's why I love the new one.
Yeah.
The remake.
So
I love the remake.
Part 1 remake. I loved it too. I thought.
I just beat it for the second time.
Yeah, he did. I've only beat it once. So I thought Square Enix did a great job. They didn't disappoint fans with the quality. But there are things, and I know you're unaware of it, like Zack Fair seems to have survived the events of Crisis Core. So Zack originally dies. Do something with your hair, buddy. Zack originally dies basically saving Cloud. And I've heard basically people say that there's going to be alternate timelines, or maybe the original game took place. And now this game is like an alternate dimension because Aerith... Guys, we're going to talk more about the game in the trailer after, so let's jump in. Go.
We're still here at the scene of this terrible disaster, caused by a massive tornado which swept through sectors 0, 1, and 2.
FIFA.
Search and rescue operations are already in progress.
Go 13.
What the hell was that? Where's Cloud?
Just look at it all. It's so green. Even after everything we've done to it, it's still going strong.
It's the open world, bud.
Look that way.
Looks better than the other open world. First Final Fantasy.
Look at that. Oh, cool.
Oh my gosh.
What's
Look at
Cloud
that.
been doing these
Look at
past
this deer.
5 years?
Where are the monsters?
Where's he been?
And you're asking me this?
This is gonna sound
Triple
crazy,
farm.
Choke?
but
Yes.
as far as I know,
PKP, whatever.
Cloud was never in
No, they're
Nibelheim
choking.
5 years ago.
See?
The life stream
Cosmo Canyon. His Nanaki's grandpa.
of our star. The blood coursing through its planetary veins.
According to Hojo,
Don't know this. Don't know this place.
Shadows of the Net.
So this game's already done. They just haven't released it yet.
We're still working on it.
Sephiroth was in Midgard.
This is when you're at the hotel in Calm and they're telling the story.
But why come back now? After 5 years, doing who knows what?
Well now, think we woke it up.
Those are the guys for the reunion, or am I mixing that up with Avid Children? No, they're in the game. And Red, hey, Red Third, Alina.
Latest and greatest, Elena.
She may be new, but she's still a turtle.
Other guy. Rude.
Yeah, dude, it was great to see Red fighting.
You can play it. You can play it now. Sure.
Look at that. That's Junin, right? The tank. Junin. That's where you had to get in line when they're marching, and you kept messing it up.
Oh, Yuffie.
Oh yeah. Combo moves.
Oh yeah, that one scene where you have to go to this place and you're in a line and you can't mess it up.
They say she's
Baby, it's all good. What's going on, girl?
that she can peer inside you, into the very depths of your soul.
Genova.
That she can become those you hate, those you fear, those you love.
Reunion.
You murdered my dad. You burned my village.
You know that I killed her. So, who is she?
What? All right, so
Huh?
guys, that was a reaction. So there's a few things. What'd you think?
It's great.
I agree. To me, what's that scene in the beginning where I think the Shinra, the soldiers, they're not, I don't know if they're members of Soldier, but they're part of the military. They were loading in all of them into ambulances. That does not happen in the game.
I don't know.
You know what I think it is? I don't know. Cloud wasn't there, though. If Cloud was there, I would say it's Shinra having all these fake bodies, and they're putting it on the news saying, hey, the terrorists that caused all of this to happen, they're now dead.
Fake?
Like Shinra would just create...
Yeah, I know, but you can create fake bodies that look exactly like them?
You create dummies, yeah. Oh. Because here's the thing, like, there's some speculation after playing the first game that there are different, like, universes. There's the original PlayStation 1 game that I grew up with, and then there's a new game. Because Aerith says, don't fall in love with me, okay? Or something like that. She says that in the game, part 1. I'm pretty sure she does. It's like she knows about her death. But she's also an ancient, and they're magical. So I don't know. But the guys from the reunion on there, that was pretty cool.
What's the reunion? Well,
you didn't get that far in the game, I don't want to tell you. But it's just something that Sephiroth is organizing. You never made it to Cosmo Canyon, right? Where Nanaki, that's his real name, the tiger guy, Red 13. He calls that guy his grandfather, the old guy.
Yeah, I remember.
Okay, he was like showing the planet, I think Gaia, and he was talking about the life stream. He was showing on this huge planetarium. It was really cool. So we have that scene. And we also have, at the very end, I'm pretty sure they're on the cargo ship. When they, after you leave Junin, Red 13, he dresses up as like a soldier, and he's like trying to balance himself. Yeah, you got that far. He's like trying to balance.
It's terrible graphics, I don't remember.
Yeah.
I don't remember things clearly.
Well, it's like, it's so goofy back then that like you bought it because the graphics were kind of bad, but now I don't know what they're going to do, if they're going to do something different. But I think that's the cargo ship, because that's the very first time I'm pretty sure you fight Genova in the original game, was on the cargo ship. Cosmo Canyon and the stuff that you find out about Red 13's heritage, that's some of my favorite stuff from the original game, man. And I know you didn't get that far, you don't remember it. I freaking loved it, and it was a tearjerker for me. Obviously that and what happens at the end of the second disc. I mean, I know you know Aerith dies, but dude, when I was 12 years old, I played that. When she died, wow, it's
going to be sad in the remake. I wonder if they're going to get that far in the second part.
Yeah, I don't know. They said it's going to be a trilogy, so I imagine...
It might be at the end of the second game.
I think it's going to be the end of the second game, yeah. Kind of like get to the end of the second disc.
Is Tifa dead?
Well, you know...
She can't be dead.
You know...
Please, God, no. God.
You know she's not dead. Well, okay, so in the game, Sephiroth does all kinds of things to manipulate Cloud, to make him question his reality, question the fact that he's even a person. It's really freaking cool, and at the time it was groundbreaking.
She can be tricked easily.
In the original game, he didn't kill Tifa. He injured her badly. I can't remember now because I'm thinking of it through how Cloud has remembered things. So Cloud is misremembering a lot of things that happened. I know you don't know that yet, but the events that he remembered, they aren't exactly his memories. They're Zack's. So there's all kinds of stuff. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. So
this game is crazy.
Okay. So do you know when they are in Calm? That's the hotel and. Mm-hmm. That was like a really big thing in the video game. It's after you leave Midgar. You meet at Calm and Cloud is giving the backstory. And it tells everything. And Tifa, she said, oh, Cloud wasn't there 5 years ago in Nibelheim. So that all happened in the original game. Mm. Yeah. Yeah, you played that. You just don't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you played that because you got to Aerith.
In the old game, were there like side quests you could do? Like, it was one way.
No, it wasn't like that.
Oh yeah, you could go. It was my head. Yeah.
No, it wasn't very linear. If that's what you mean. Like you're talking about like there's a straight path and linear gameplay. Like Mario. No, Final Fantasy X is kind of linear. Final Fantasy 12 opened up more again. 13 was, even though I love the combat system in 13, loved it. I think it's the best. I'm going to die on that hill. It was very linear. I didn't finish it, actually. I think it's because your sister was born. But I like 13, even though it was disgustingly linear. The open world here looked cool. I thought it looked really cool.
The deer and everything, the chocobos. Yeah, it looked...
Well, yeah, okay. We had the chocobo farm. That was really cool. So in the original game, you could also breed chocobos to get different kinds. And you talk about side quests. Mm-hmm. Well, there's a side quest to get the hardest materia. It's like the biggest, baddest summon. Like, it's called Knights of the Round Table.
I'll search it up. Okay.
No, don't search it up. It's called Knights of the Round Table. You got to breed like a black chocobo. And you have to do all these things to do it. It's really hard to do. I think I looked online back then.
I could have got Shiva, but I didn't because like I had to beat this guy.
You didn't get Shiva?
No, 'cause I had to beat her. She's really hard to beat. the remake.
Oh, 7 Remake, yeah.
I tried it once. I didn't try it again because I only had Cloud with me, so I think that I was only using Cloud, and usually I didn't have 2 other members of my party.
Okay.
So I died. The only guy I had was a fire guy.
Different. So I think it looks cool. We've been talking for a while. Final Fantasy VII. I'm a Nintendo fanboy. We're all gamers at our house.
It's on PlayStation, isn't it?
What's that?
On PlayStation, isn't it?
Final Fantasy VII, the original. That's the reason why Sony got ahead in the console market. It's because Final Fantasy VII was supposed to be for the Super Nintendo CD add-on. And Nintendo pulled the plug on it, so Sony said, screw it, we'll just make our own console. And Squaresoft at the time, they didn't want to cut any corners with their Final Fantasy VII game, so they said, screw it, Nintendo, and they released it on the PlayStation, and it changed the market. It made Sony what it is.
Really?
And it's not Twisted Metal or any other crap, so don't say that. It's definitely Final Fantasy VII. It's my favorite game ever. I'm a Nintendo guy, but Final Fantasy VII is my favorite game. And I think Part 1 absolutely lived up to it. Hopefully Part 2 does. All right.
And if all games live up to it, and would you like that game better than the original?
It's hard to say, you know.
Because like it's the old one gives you good memories and
Yeah,
nostalgic feelings, but this one.
Yeah, me and all my friends like Gus and Jordan and Rick from Blind Wave, we all love Final Fantasy VII. It is absolutely like the game.
Well, like, would you like it? Because like this game has.
It depends because it looks like they're changing some things. I need to see what they change and if it's better or if it's worse.
What's that one thing?
It's hard because it's like I've never had a game that's been completely remade, and I've never had a favorite game and it's been completely remade. Like that's never happened to me before. Like I do know Resident Evil 4 has been remade, and some people say it's better.
What's the first Final Fantasy game? Like what's the attacking?
The combat system?
Yeah, the combat.
It's called turn-based combat.
Terrible.
That's what Final Fantasy VII was when you played it. That's what Pokemon is.
Yeah, but I don't like it.
Well, I
never liked it because like in real life it's not gonna be turns. You're not gonna have turns. You're gonna full brawl.
Yeah, but add strategy. So here's the thing. I didn't like it when I was younger. I was like, why can't this be like Zelda or God of War? Well, now I like it a lot.
God of War's good.
Remember I had you play Octopath Traveler?
Yeah, I remember that.
You said you liked that.
Yeah, I did like it, but I stopped playing it.
Yeah, you did stop playing, but you said you liked it. Final Fantasy VII Remake, I thought it was a good compromise because it was not like Final Fantasy.
Fighting is awesome.
Yeah, 15 was good. I liked 15, but it was much more of an action game. I think Final Fantasy VII Remake was a good balance of turn-based and action. Final Fantasy 16 is going to come out this month. People are saying it looks amazing, but I guess they really have made it more of an action game, unfortunately. I kind of miss those turn-based Japanese games a little bit. So anyways, guys, we've had a long talk. The Xbox showcase is coming, so maybe we'll do more things. Let us know in the comments what you think. Are you excited about Final Fantasy VII? And by the way, we're true 7 lovers here, true gamers. So just tell us what you think, and we're out of here.